Hello, and welcome back to Wild Plays More Games of the Steam List. Today we still got more games of the Steam List, because hey, these games never end. They never end. They're endless. They'll never end! And especially not with the Steam Summer Sale, with more games being bought by the second. Speaking of games bought by the second, there's 9 more games I've added to the list, so I'll never finish this list. There's also a lot of games that I don't really play, so c'est la vie. C'est la vie, mon ami. So one thing I did is change the resolution to 936. I'm going to monitor a bit, because I'm going to have a bit of a testing stream for it. But the idea is to see if the GPU goes nuts again. One thing I will do is also shut down the live, but that's a different thing. That's something you don't have to worry about. That's something about streamer issues. Anyway, so last time I was off doing some dungeoning in this fortress, I think. And less fun for me and more suffering for you. Well, it's okay. Do it for the love of you. Or I just do it for myself, actually. So, screw you. I care about myself first. You go a quick second. Unless you're cool. Anyway. So yeah. We went into this tower. There was a few items that I couldn't figure out what to do. I'm not sure if we're going to go straight into a boss fight when we go here. The map doesn't really specify, but it does seem to go further direction. There are ghosts, so I imagine there's going to be a cutscene.
Ghosts.
They do seem like it, yes. They're ghosts. We can open the door. Seems like a gate. Wait, there is a book here. Tell me what's in the book. Oh yeah, I need to shut this down.
The history of the Elven Wars by the first Lawmaster of the Arcaneum.
Crazy. But that doesn't actually help me at all. It's just basically telling me that there is something. I need to find something specific. Something amazing. This is a harp? Well, there's no bards in this group, so...
This harp, look at this wood, the patina. It hasn't aged a day, seems out of time.
Just looks like a harp to me. But hey, if you are a harp connoisseur, you can tell me.
What other wonders does this place contain?
What does this say? Entry strictly prohibited. Alright, so I imagine if I go there, they're gonna fight me. Library. But with the other ones didn't have a little sign or anything. It's just a library with a lot of books. Grab all the books! Do you think they'll get mad if I grab these? They don't seem to care, actually. Don't mind me, just stealing your book, read. Read. And as usual, when you read a book, it just breaks apart. Like, books are only meant to be read once. Whoever wrote it, just basically made them to only be able to read, to be able to be read once, and after that, it's just destroyed. Never be seen again. Worthless. I don't think I need any of these. None of these books give me any assistance whatsoever, so... There is... I was looking at a book over here.
Sorry for the inconvenience. Did you hear that?
Okay, well, you certainly did grab a book of some sort, but I didn't know what you did with it. All you did is just basically look at it. More books. Cool if you made a crafter, but... I guess it wasn't... Read. Read! Read! We read as much as we can. And we'll sell everything we don't need to read. There's a book over here. Don't mind me, just getting more armor, I guess. You think these books are randomly generated? I feel like I need to fly to get there. Well, good thing I do have the power of flight. Get him! This spell gets more used than you think. Scroll verify. Scroll erase dead. Kinda useless, actually. I don't want them scrolls.
Let's stay on guard.
This door has no visible lock. Okay. Salon. You can go in here and see what hides behind the gates. But there is a guy. Nothing worthwhile, I guess. The only one where I can't go is the one that's... Oh wait. It said I had no entry, but now it lets me go through. Maybe pressing that button did something?
What is that?
Why am I
This
succeeding?
magic goes far beyond our knowledge.
Okay. There's a barrel. Take all the potions. Okay, so I can't long rest here if I want to. It seems like I have to go there. But let's see what happens if I go through here. Well, this is not ideal. Based on the position here. Are you waiting metal? No, but your AC is pretty low. Can't walk through my teammates. Now let's move back. Ow! You could die if you get hit multiple times. Okay, let's use this power. Okay, you both failed. Why can't I? What was the other action I took? Didn't really specify it. You, Paladin. You can also wait. You can also turn on that, can't you? Oh, I guess you already have used it. Crit, you say?
Masterful.
There's so much damage. I could cast Confusion. I think. Yeah, you can put the cube like that. The guy who got turned is the guy who saved. Who did not get turned got saved. Cast spell. Firebolt. You.
Arcana Evo. Malmis.
Resist fire. Guess we can lightning guiding bolt you. Take your shot.
Too slow.
Maybe chase you, I guess. So we got a dash. You go before. Saves. It's expensive spells to save, that's for sure. A disadvantage because he is attacking. Ready a cantrip, I guess.
Marike Evo. Malmis.
No longer turned.
Arcana Evo. Malmis.
I don't think you need to crit anymore.
That's the way.
You're already so damaged. Then take a shot at you. Oh, we can't. We can't take a shot at you. You're in the way. I guess we could fireball you, but this hits me more than anything. Has to run away from me as much as possible, right? We're just readying a series of attacks if I don't mess this up.
I don't believe it.
Arcana Evo. Malmis.
He really is just being beat. We killed what is dead.
Dangerous error.
We failed both the deck save and the trap. You can get that. Though I actually got a book. More stuff that I can't quite craft. You can give that. Anything else in here? There is a book. Or a little chest, I guess. What could this be?
By all the gods, Manacalon orchids. Clearly they are correctly named.
You're a nerd! Question. Can you just teleport here?
Arcana Hondro Biribe. Arcana Oli Klaipe.
Okay.
A spectacular place, isn't it?
Everybody freeze.
Well, I'm invisible,
Are you
so.
kidding me? Master, here I am, at last.
Kitayela, come to me.
So it was a dragon all this time?
Die here.
Well, so much for you.
What's going on here?
I have tried for years to open that door, and here you are.
I mean, I technically didn't open it.
My prayers. It would almost lead me to believe in the benevolence of the gods, albeit my very existence proves otherwise.
Well, I guess we're fighting here now. Very disadvantageous. Cast spell. Something about the dragon. Razan seems like it's a boss. Well, Divine Sense doesn't really help me here, does it? All it's gonna do is just tell me, hey, yes, there are in fact undead around. So I'm still invisible. I don't think I have first level spells left.
Arcana Evo. Malmis.
Death reaches out for you.
How long am I invisible for? 8 rounds. They all saved. Yes.
Marike, Honjo, Viribe.
Let's see if we succeed. Yes, we do. I don't quite understand why you have disadvantage on attacks, though. Yeah, we'll cast it. Now we smite. Shoot you. Well, critical miss is a critical miss is a critical miss.
Arcana, Vivo, Almis.
You still have a second level slot, so you can actually use your spiritual weapon.
Marike, Vivo, Viribe.
Is unlit. Oh, I see. Well, better than to try than to fail. I guess you hit? Wait, what? How does the Great Axe give you a +1 to hit? That doesn't make any sense.
Marike, Vivo, Almis.
Walking back into this, are you?
Deal with it.
Good con save. Better try punching anyway. Wait, so all you did is move here? You didn't even attack?
Well struck.
Let's try to win this action economy.
Evo. Malmix. A modest success.
Oh, wait, you roll the wait. Whoa, whoa, whoa! You roll the 1 and you have a plus 12 to the save. I mean, sure, I'll take it. Spiritual Guardians is still up.
Marike, Evo, Malmix. I am unbeatable.
Damn. Keep missing, buddy. Fish. I count 1 fish. Not 2 fish, but 3 fish. Plus 12 and you're missing.
Wait till the next one.
You have half your health. Good hits, good hits. Keep doing it, buddy. No. No, you do not.
Arcana, Evo, Malmix.
Nice, you also crit. Nope. Keep trying. I'm sure you'll get there. I can only turn you. Get him! Can't get rid of them.
Marike, Necro, Inure.
You're now blinded. Oh, but he has resistance.
Shake it off.
Does that count as being within 5 feet of you? Still miss them. Still miss. Buddy, do not walk into it. Do not walk into it. Good thing for this disadvantage stuff. Oh, the dragon got up. But I was so close.
You have my thanks, whoever you are.
You're welcome, I guess? But your thanks for what exactly?
For reuniting me with Gitaela. For
It looks like
dealing
she's
with
dead, though.
this foulness when I was incapacitated. This evil was new to me. Not something Manacalon ever knew.
Incapacitated?
Incapacitated?
Yes. The merging process takes time. Time during which I...
You ran out of fish budget.
helpless.
Oh no! What are you gonna do with all that lacking of fish?
Reunited with her?
Yes, Kitaela was, or even is, a part of me.
Did you kill her?
Careful now.
No, it is also me speaking, my friend, and your care is much appreciated.
So she had a
Thera
vessel?
was your clone? I don't understand what happened here.
Kitaela was a last-ditch contingency. One I didn't truly think I would ever need. A vessel for my knowledge and memories.
But how did she awaken 1,000 years after the cataclysm?
Yeah, and how are you still alive 1,000 years after the cataclysm?
To an ambient level of mana.
Very high-level magic, then.
One of the secrets of the Arcanium, yes.
Never seen such a creature?
You never met such a creature before?
No. Manacalon, for all its faults, revered life. This was a negation of life. An abomination.
I will say, this dragon looks a little chunky.
Alan? Are you one of the...
Adrastea, the prudent shield, master of abjuration, in your debt and at your service.
You were at the Battle of the Rift?
Yes. And there I must apologize for Kitaela's misconceptions.
Misconceptions?
Yes. She was created...
I don't
with
think
an
she was
elven
necessarily very
personality
elvish.
and carried certain prejudices.
Oh, that.
The Empire wasn't kind to other races.
I mean, the comments that she made wasn't necessarily very racist, though.
Yes. Such
Or am I the
bravery,
racist one?
such
Oh no!
defiance. They all came together to save Solasta. The Golden Cavalry charging and breaking the lines of the Sor Akath. The Iron Legions and the shield wall of the dwarves. Holding the enemy at bay, flank to flank. Our shock arcanists and the human paladins together, giving their lives.
It
to
happens
give
more
us
often than
the
you think,
chance
doesn't it?
To close the rift.
But yes, racism
Doesn't
in my
nothing
D&D adventure,
through
impossible.
one last throw of the
Except,
dice. One last
like, every other
surprise
story is about
for the
racism of some
Sor
sort.
Akath.
What was it?
Cassanax had us walking Solasta in elven form for so long, but at this moment, we resumed our true forms to secure the rift for a few crucial moments, buying time with our lives in a furnace of magic and steel. So
It definitely
Cassanax
sounds like she has
could
an
finish
accent.
his ritual.
With the gems.
Take it, old friend, once again.
Old friend.
I feel your spirit in the crown, Cassanax.
The Magister is still in the crown.
Enough talk of the past. Please accept these few tokens of my gratitude.
Well,
You
thanks,
must
dragon.
Rest now. I foresee one last flight when the need is greatest, and for that, I will need all my strength.
I feel like this dragon has been hibernating for years.
I believe you know how. We shall meet again before the end. But before you take your leave, if you would be so kind, this creature you forced to flee still plagues my grounds with his minions. Would you deal with them and free their prisoners as a courtesy?
We owe you that much. Thank you, Master Adrastea.
The paladin is surprisingly very forthcoming here. We got another one. So I imagine if one was conjuration because of healing. Guess we can't go here anymore. Spiritual weapon can apparently. Let's quick save. What happens if I go in here? Door cannot be opened. How did you guys get in here to begin with? This door has no visible lock. Am I stuck here now? Wait, that doesn't seem... I may have soft locked myself, actually. Well, yeah, about that. I guess you can technically teleport, but you can teleport twice. Well, you can Misty Step out of here, but I don't know how the rest of you are getting anywhere. Yeah, apparently I got more powers.
They're all gone.
This must have something to do with Adrastea's awakening.
I can cast Revivify 3 times. I have protection from Abjuration, Transmutation, Necromancy, and +1 to all the saving throws. Yeah, whoever has the crown, they definitely get the most benefits. Yeah, weirdly enough, the mage isn't going crazy yet. They just kind of have a crown of power, I guess. Not like a cursed item or anything. Wool camp. I don't know if that's going to move the entirety of the party. You must gather your party together. Well, I don't know how that's happening, because they're kind of stuck over there. I mean, technically, if I come back with Dimension Door, I would be able to do it, as I do have the ability to cast it, but... Yeah, it's a bit surprising that that happened. Kier Kiflin, sure. Teleport. Is it just gonna teleport one character? Is this like an instance that the game has decided to allow? Well, that works. Thanks for teleporting all with me. So you should have the ability to teleport back to the dwarf. Yeah, so we can go back to Copenhagen. Teleport back here. So we gotta clear the undead. Nothing but a quick teleport can't fix.
This harp, look at this wood, the patina. It hasn't aged a day, seems out of time.
I don't know how I was supposed to get through this gate, though. There goes the crafting of that item, by the way. You have not succeeded yet. So we know that we're going to be fighting more vampires. Okay, Tongues, really not very useful. Just never seem to have a use for it. Mass healing word's already there. Maybe I will just add aid just so I have something else to do. Sigiled Ring of Abjuration. +1 to saving throws and +1 to AC. Sure, you can attune to that. You have the lowest AC at all, so. You prepare. Wall of Fire, I never end up using it. I should have it, but at the same time I shouldn't have it. Do see invisibility just in case there is something that I need to be seeing. Jump I really don't need anymore. Fly obviously just takes care of it so well. Or you can get counterspell. Alright, so first things first, cast good old Mage Armor on yourself.
Arcana Abio Lipe.
You are wielding this. Okay, so your AC is now 18, and you have a +1 to saves, which is good. You also cast Dispel Magic once per day, which I guess is okay. Get some extra HP. We're good to go. Leave the area, yes. I'm here to clear some more undead, and so we may proceed down to the abyss. Speaking of the abyss, how's this doing? Doing alright. So far the quality has only dropped a few frames. Let's take a look at Task Manager. Task Manager says my CPU is fine. Alright, no issue. So we have a quest to this one. Return to the ruins outside the fortress. We gotta find him. Imagine it's here. Still don't quite know. How is one supposed to get that? There's something there, obviously, but the access to it, I do not know. Field. Yeah, well, I guess all we're dealing with him is just here. Alright, buddy. It's time for your wakey wakey. We're gonna wake you up, and then we're gonna deal with you as best we can. There's a letter there. Oh, it's nighttime. What happened to my time? Guess we can't fight him during the day, huh? Okay, well, you're taking some damage there. We hold the ground. I guess the weapon now has both Branding Smite and the other. Success. We got a letter. What does the letter even do? Not in battle. Never mind. I guess I'm not reading it right now. You can pass. Good thing for this disadvantage. I'm sorry.
Victory is mine!
I don't know where he teleported to, but you're branded.
Just bad luck.
Roll the 2. A lot of damage. We can cast this, see if it works on restoring hit points. I don't think it does, but yeah, it doesn't work on it.
Again, harder.
I don't know why you would decide to walk past me.
Ah,
Yes, yes, you run away. Of course you will. You have nothing better to do.
Arcana Evo Malmis.
Firebolt is always pretty useful. Did you just teleport from one side to the other? Why would you do that? You had a whole turn. No, you don't. Cast spell. Branding smite.
Evo Viribe.
So what does Branded do? Is branded. Cannot become invisible. I see.
No quarter given.
Oh, you just stole help? Psst, buddy, you don't even frighten me. Disengage so that way I can move here. Stab you.
What?
Oh. No, you don't. No slow spell for you. Spiritual Guardians.
Marike Honjo Viribe.
Good dodge, good dodge. I still don't think you should have disadvantage, but oh.
Arcana Evo Malmis.
Go into the light.
You're still in the fight, my friend.
I barely. No. Whoa! You can walk up walls. Seems a bit unfair to me.
I won't miss next time.
Oh, at least you got that one. They don't see me. They cannot kill me.
Marike Evo Fury.
That healed you for only 3 hit points? Ugh.
You're impressively fit.
Are you like hiding in there or something? Why can't I hit you? No, you don't. Try again next time.
That's on me.
Okay. Sucks, but Wild has Dark Veil.
Clearly, you have trained well.
Guess you can cure wounds yourself.
Marite, Evo, Cure. Arcana, Evo, Malmis. One foe down.
I guess that technically counts. How can I get a reaction? I can't see you. Okay, you teleported back. Okay, cool. Not really sure that's how that works, but alright.
Well done.
Well, that vampire's dead. What was in the letter? My love, I have a daughter. Her name is Estella. Of course, she doesn't have your blood, but she was mine, unlike you. She will be at my side forever. Rest in peace in your new home, Razan. Okay. Go grab the item, I guess. Do you think this is what happens when you can't kill Razan in the fight? You're just kind of forced to do it some other time? I feel like that's going to be a magical cloak, but... Let's ritually identify if this cloak is something magical. Guess we could identify the pipes too, just in case. Pipes of Haunting. It was a special pipe. I knew it! Don't just put random pipes everywhere. Also have another potion to identify. Potion of Flying. Useful, useful. Why is this notebook in a different order? This cloak looks a little too special for my liking. Booklet Arachnida. What about this crown? I don't think it has any magical in it. Nothing found on this crown. Cloak of Arachnida. Resistance to poison. Damages half. Can move along walls. Cannot be restrained by a web. Hello, Coldest. How you doing? Hi, darling. Okay. If you say so. Well, we got an item. Who wants to get this cloak, I guess? Probably the dwarf? Having the ability to climb for the dwarf is not bad. I am fine. My sanity is alive. That's all I will say. I'm enjoying a nice, peaceful Tuesday, where all I do is play some more Dungeons and Dragons. And do it by myself. No. But that's okay. After all, sometimes you can't get people to coordinate for a single session, am I right? You have a +1 short sword. But mentally, I'm alright. I'm just enjoying myself. I really never actually know how to answer that question in a way that doesn't just sound fake, I guess. It's always the sort of question you ask, hey, how are you doing? And I'm like, I'm surviving. Yeah, okay. Day after day. The days go by. I'm dying slowly, but hey, that's not something that you should worry about. It's something I have to worry about. Oh, I didn't mean to identify that. You want to play D&D? Well, the best way to play D&D is to find a bunch of chaps and somehow figure out to get a session together, and you go from there. That's basically the best advice I can give for that. Otherwise, you end up just doing a lot of nothing. Right, I'll do the statuette. I do not think this is a magical item. Nothing found. Okay. We got the items. I'm gonna give this item to our dwarf. So how rich are we? We're not really rich. Unfortunately, sometimes you gotta bite the bullet if you wanna play D&D. You sometimes gotta DM. Rarely will you ever be given the ability to play some D&D without having to make some sacrifices. Okay, so we can go to the council. That's apparently part of it. Kara Kiflin, yeah. You gotta return the sword, yeah. Find Silent Whisper base. So how do we get this item then? This cold DM killer has to go back to the shelf. Well, sometimes you gotta teach your players, and sometimes that involves Moida. Yeah, it's still on. I'm pretty sure if you spend a lot of points, you can get the nuke to happen, which all it will do is it's gonna hurt me. Why would you want to hurt me? Please don't. I beg of you. Don't. It hurts. It hurts a lot. But it also makes my voice feel all funky. My voice is funky. My pixelation is funky. Not that last time I broke it. Did you? Well, I can assure you, it works. I'm guessing. No, actually, it's because I had a testing. I had tested one specific thing with it, and I had a bot to basically trigger on that because I was testing it and I didn't want to spend the 1,000 points. Or actually, when you do self-testing of specific things with a bot, you kind of set up specific triggers for it. And one of the triggers was using one of the specific LERP alerts, because the other one is set to only work on a timer, and I was too lazy. I was like, nah, I don't have to worry about changing the timer. I'm just gonna put it to some other reward. Who's gonna press that item? First thing that happens, somebody presses it. And so that is it. Okay, but like, how do we get here? What is in here? It feels like you could push this. Like, you can't get in the water. Maybe if you had the ability to do it? It's not your fault. How dare you assume it's your fault? It's my fault. I decided to leave that there, and it happened. Serendipity made it happen. That's all that happened. I think I just said happened a few times. No! Coldest, you can't die. You're far too young to die. Probably. Yes, we'll leave the area. We are going to explore into the woods, yeah. We actually want to travel so that way we can hopefully get some of the items. We could go to the outpost, that also is a thing. What's our food situation? We have only 12 foods. Ooh. We may starve. I would like to take that risk. Okay, first thing that happens, fight. I hope that they have food on them, because otherwise I'm dead. You're 19 on the 31st? Well, congratulations. On the 31st of this month, I imagine. Congratulations! You are now almost turning 20. How does that make you feel, huh? You'll finally have another digit in front of your last digit. And it'll be there for another 10 years. Whoa! But now you're not too old. In fact, I would say you're not old at all. You're still
Emotional damage.
just starting it all. You got much to live for. Why are these guys fighting me? Don't they know they're gonna die? So why are they fighting me here? They're all kind of bunched up. Here, you can cast this on yourself. No, when I work in a bar starting on the 15th. Hey, that's an income. Think of all the income you're gonna earn. Unless you're not earning anything and you're doing it for free, then in that case, oof. Oof, buddy. That's rough. But a job is a job. I personally don't care too much for physical jobs, but I will take a job wherever I can get it so far. Can't do anything. We're just gonna stay back, I guess. I'd rather game. That is basically the truth for everybody. If I could live a life without having to work, I think I'd still work. But I would work a lot less. Like, I think work is useful to somebody's psyche, but I don't think living to work is healthy. Like, the concept of basically, hey, you gotta be spending half your life, it's more than half your life, spending like, I don't know, a third of your day into doing one job that all that it does is provide you income, because if you don't, you die, is the only reason why people do it. I feel like if a lot of people could just get half the work and do the same amount of money, they'd probably do it. I swear I had heard a cast fireball. My wizard did not cast fireball, I'll tell you that. Well, you can give me a suggestion about things. I do have a suggestion box, if you would like. I try to make them possible. Like, for example, I made for Golden, I made an egg counter. Just because they really, really wanted eggs. That's alright, no worries. I'm not necessarily a crazy popular streamer that has an active Discord anyway. I'm just a tiny little lad. Alright, what am I doing? I'm fighting these guys, that's all I know. But how can I fight when I can't see anything? wish I could hide better. There's just nowhere to hide. Okay, we have Potion of Healing. Really don't want to disengage. Ready a shot, I guess. Yes, there is an egg counter.
That's the way.
Oh, you actually crit. Certainly did make it far. Yes. Walk in a tiny little ball, which fireball can all hit you all at once.
Are you sure about that?
I am sure about my egg counter, if that's what you're talking about. Cast spell. I don't think I need any of that. Take a shot.
Don't lose hope.
Is it the first egg? Yeah, there is egg. There is first egg and there's egg plus plus. It is only claimable by the first viewer, and there is then a second reward that costs a little more. That's another way for you to get points, but obviously you get a discount if you're the first one to do it, because that's what the first egg does. Right now, I think the egg leaderboard, because apparently there is an egg leaderboard, is at 22, so it tells you how many times somebody has redeemed that egg early. If I upcast this to 4...
Marike Enjo Malmis.
Oh, 3 paralyze! Oh yeah, baby, that's... Woo! We're spicy. Oh, there's actually a 5th guy. Yes, walk into fireball range. Yes! Yes! Or I can do this.
Arcana Evo Malmis.
A 20 misses? What's your AC? Holy, what? What's your AC if a 20 misses? Oh god, I might be dead. Alright, I gotta block you. No, you don't. Action surge? He's trying. He really is trying. He was really trying. You used an action surge and failed. Do we use a bonus action here?
Einar, Evo, Viribe.
Extra damage. Miss. 22 hits.
Take that!
I could leave you all there. I don't think it changes. I don't think it does more damage as you wait longer, though. Oh, I don't want to lose concentration. No. could bestow curse. I guess I could bestow curse. Alright, well, thanks for stopping by there, Coldest. You have a good afternoon. If I see you back, then glad to see you back. Not, then you have a good rest. Because the doom of dooms... I don't know, I'm just going insane. You have a good day. I think we'll try to... Yeah, I think we're gonna try to bad touch you. He saved it. He has a +7, or sorry, +7 to it, so it's very unlikely for it to hit. Did you try pushing me? Guess what, buddies? Fireball! They automatically fail those saves, so... Hey buddy, get crit.
Take that.
He's so dead. That whole person has been MVP, I'll say that.
No quarter given.
He rolled another 15, not great. Here, have another fireball.
One foe down.
No damage, baby. That's evasion. Keep trying. You'll hit this wizard one day. Well, now we smite.
Die!
Hey, would you like to be in hell? No success. Pretty lucky on you. This should hit with advantage.
A modest success.
Keep trying. You can do it. XP! Well, it's a suit of plate mail. Scroll of Featherfall. Yeah, you actually could benefit from that. Money. Money. Take the food, because we actually kind of need it. You can get the arcade. You can get some food. So I guess we could just rest, right? Tune to this item. Alright, well. Have to escape. Oh, we actually leveled up. Another level up, yeah. We're tough. We're strong. We're really good. You crafted it. Okay. Took you a bit. I don't know if it's even relevant anymore. It's 2d6 plus 1, and it does damage. Okay, well, it's better than the greatsword. Sorry, it's better than the great axe. It will do less likely to do crit damage, but there's a crushing maze, a white burn, scimitar of acuteness. I don't think I need any of the rest. That's all I got. Alright, keep going. Level up! We can't get more dexterity, so I guess we're just getting a feat. You can use a bonus action to take aim until the end of turn. Your ranged attack weapons have no disadvantage or advantage, no matter conditions. That doesn't seem very good. Like, if at least it'd give you advantage. Is using a bonus action to just get regular? It's kind of bad for a feat. If it had some other bonuses, maybe. Rush to battle. Use a bonus action to increase your movement speed. I don't think I need movement. Robust. That gives you extra health. Ready or not. You have advantage on your attack rolls when using your ready action. That could work for the rogue. Increasing my strength doesn't mean anything. You have advantage on death saving throws. If you succeed 3 times, you're not only stabilized, but regain 1 hit die immediately. Critical roll, you regain 2 hit dice instead. When you wield a 2-handed weapon. Oh, that could be good for our paladin. You use an attack action with a 2-handed weapon. You can use a bonus action to make up math. Nope. Focus sleeper. You're used to getting a real deal of rest. I don't think that, unless the entirety of the party was doing it. No. No. You hit an enemy with a light weapon, you gain +2 AC until the start of your next turn. It doesn't stack. Could be useful. Fight using 2 weapons, even if one-handed light weapons are light. You could use 2 rapiers, I guess. The best one I can think of is the AC one. But I'm not really hitting people with light weapons. I'm hitting people with a rapier. I mean, the trip attack could work. Because if I knock you down, and you're mostly hitting with melee, maybe. But it does mean that the range people will be at disadvantage, but I don't think that's a big deal. Sure, we'll do trip attack. Oh, it's a weapon ready attack. Cancel. Losing 1 AC, I guess it's okay. But why are these rogue feats so bad? First time, each turn that you deal damage with an arm attack or a weapon, you deal additional poison damage equal to proficiency bonus, so 3. You do 3 extra damage. Which I guess is better than anything else, but... So it's basically a replacement. You can do multiple. I mean, ready or not would work. Because if you have advantage and they walk up to you, that will give you a sneak attack. Sure, you lose the ability to do the half damage, but at least it gives the rogue the constant damage he should deserve. You don't need more dex, which is funny for a wizard. You could do this to just get rid of identify. Hmm. But we already have proficiency. We barely ever use Mender, weirdly enough. Sure, we'll do Master Enchanter. We don't get any more spells. We don't have the spell magic, which is funny. Fear actually would not be bad. Here, we'll take Fear. And Banishment. Oh, we got 3. And... Nordic Pattern too, I guess. Level up! Okay. I think we do need to give you the bonuses. You, on the other hand, you can get rid of Prayer of Healing, so you can have create food, so we can have food for our way back. Otherwise, we're gonna starve. Guess you can have both. What did you even get as a feat last level? I don't think I gave you a feat, actually. Raise shield. When you're about to get a range attack, you use your reaction. You already possess some or all the benefits of this feat, making it a less useful choice. Do I? If you had the ability to cast while you had a weapon out, would be nice. Bam! Destruction. Flawless concentration. You're trying to maintain concentration. If you sustain 10 points, you don't need to roll. You should. Above that value, you had advantage. Okay, so that's sort of like War Master. Or Warcaster, but... That's a lot of proficiencies for one skill, isn't it? Master Enchanter. Mender. Useless. When you attack, nope. Powerful cantrip. Succeeds in saving throw against a cantrip or dodges a cantrip. Creature takes half damage but suffers no additional effects from the cantrip. Well, you do use Secret Flame a lot, so sure. Guess I can't cast. Can I cast some food, please? Oh, we got a... Oh, I guess... Okay. We automatically create food if we have the slot. So food is irrelevant now, as long as we have a spell slot available. Orc War Party? We will war against your party, and we will party against your war. Yeah.
Arcana Abio Clipe.
This is 2 orcs, 3 orcs, no orc. Okay, we'll move this way.
Take that.
Counts as sneak attack. So that's decent damage.
Marike Honjo Lipe.
Is he gonna walk into it? He did!
Shake it off.
I'm just gonna fireball me. I'm just gonna tell you that. They're all walking in there, and they're just gonna get fireballed. Alright, buddy. Upcasted fireball.
Arcana Evo Malmis. Death claims you.
Take no damage. Wipe half the party. See you.
Go to hell.
Marike Evo Malmis.
Still takes half that damage. Hey, would you like to be fireballed again?
Arcana Evo Malmis.
Still so much damage.
You're not coming back.
You are not coming back. Identified potion. Nyala, I need you once again to identify what kind of potion this is. Not close enough. Probably a hill giant, some sort of giant strength. Maybe fire giant? Cloud giant. Sure. Take money, take food. The food is not relevant anymore. Continue our rest. We have been fatigued. So the reason we're here is because Bitterroot told us about this place?
Blessed are the light bringers.
We sure are. However, I will cast Mage Armor. It's funny that our AC of 19 is actually not the highest. There is something there. Magnesium. We got orcs. I guess you already have Mage Armor.
That must have hurt.
Nope. Yes. Where is this guy going? He just did a one shot.
You lose.
You think you'll see me with the giant glowing light that I have? Apparently not.
Go on.
Warrior beast, buddy. I guess that explains where your beasts were.
Einar, Abio, Clippe.
We'll just do some damage to you. Crit that. Crit very often with it. It lost almost all its health in just one moving forward. You know what? I'll take this crit.
Well deserved.
I didn't think I would actually crit, but I did. I think with an advantage I would do much better. See, you're a shaman. Keep trying to hit, buddy. You'll get there one day. Well, you crit Verdun, but still waiting to do the damage, I guess.
You're still standing.
Puppies are down! Puppies are down! I repeat. No worries. You have fun with DF. Thanks for stopping by and letting me know. Well, see you till next time. Bye. No DF. Boo! Or scare her, whatever you're doing. Do we rush ahead? Okay, so we got that. Slenderman? Oh. I don't think DF does very well with horror games. But hopefully they're having fun. Could hold person? Oh, did I disable it? Yeah, I guess I don't have it. Oh, hold person's also a... Alright, thanks for stopping by. You take care. Have your fun over there. Can't really cast it any bigger. Probably don't need to see invisibility.
Arcana Evo. Malmis.
More.
I don't need that. I need to dash. Good counterspell.
Walk it off.
Still got to roll over 4. They have to roll a 25% chance to do that. It's still quite substantial. You get smit.
A fine stroke. Arcana Evo. Malmis.
Nice
Victory
damage.
is mine.
Victory is ours. Money, money, money. Spiritual weapon, sure. You can get these items because they're not really relevant to us. Silence. Yeah, there's a whisper disc. Slave stone? What the hell's a slave stone? +1 leather armor. I would prefer to find +1 studded leather armor, thank you very much, but I guess that's not happening anytime soon. Do you think the scavengers, basically all they do is go to places where adventurers have gone, get the rewards, like get a cut? But like, don't they also take some risk by going to places where adventurers have been? No, let's confirm there's nothing else that we missed. Nope, that seems to be it. Now we can head back home. But before that... Can you craft anything? Craft poisons, but... I don't necessarily think that this is any different than just crafting a +1 though. I guess we're traveling to Caerkiflin. Do a fast one. We have been surprised. Oh. If you get any closer to me, I am going to fireball you. So you can see me, and you can see me.
Arcana Evo. Alnis. Barike. Honjo. Viribe.
Sure, go ahead, disengage. You're gonna go so far. It's every time before the rogue, they just run away. Run away, shaman. Get smit.
Arcana Evo. Alnis. Necro Almis. Next time.
No.
Lipe.
Get this shaman.
You like it?
I think you'd be able to make it here, but you can't. Why must you crit with such terrible attacks?
Arcana Evo. Almis.
Can't actually make it in there. Get up there, cleric! I need you to stop this guy from shooting at me every 5 seconds. He's running! He's running!
Go to hell.
Arcana Evo. Almis.
I feel like this is overkill for a goblin, but hey.
A good kill, as they say.
Money, money, money. I wonder if there's a puzzle with these blocks. Shaman may have some items that are worthwhile. It did, in fact, have a scroll of banishment, so it was worthwhile. Back to camping. So I feel like at this point these enemies are just time consuming. They're not they're not like actual threat, I guess. Should be there by tomorrow. Or I guess not. I guess we'll be there by the day after tomorrow. We're back! We're back at Caer Kiflin for a long journey. I should prepare bearer spells. We arrived around midday. Arwen, we have a sword for you.
Hello, Arwen.
Arwen? We're friends now? I'll keep calling you kid, I think.
Whatever. We've been to
Whatever.
Ring a bell?
You bet.
Apparently, you're indebted to someone there. An elf ranger. She calls herself Bitterroot.
Oh, really?
Something to do with her mood, maybe? She said you owe her a child.
She's crazy.
Sounds like
We just
Faye
said we'd bring
business.
The message. She's still waiting.
Yeah, thanks for the message.
Maybe you would like to share a story with us?
No, I don't.
Are you
I
sure
didn't
about
take
that?
her child away from her.
You're out of line. I'd step back if I were you.
All right, it's none of our business. She gave us this for you.
What? I don't believe it. She went back for it.
Feel more like talking now?
Get out.
Guess not. We'll never know Arwen's story. Also, the scavengers are just like so happy with us. Yo, let's see if any of the quests. Oh, we're gonna get a lot of stuff actually. 2,000 gold so far. Yeah, you can have those. Like that. You can have all these darts. They're irrelevant to me. Ooh. Is there any quests that I should be aware? Bitterroot's treasure map. Scavengers have reported the sigil. Seems like these are a bunch of other things. You do more. Hexagonal item? Again, the issue that I have is that because you only get one attack, poison doesn't do much. You should just rely on your sneak attack more than anything. If you had 2 attacks, then poison's more valuable because you were getting the damage on 2 different hits. But like maybe if you bonus action the first turn, then the second turn you would do it, you get some benefit. But if you're only doing one-handed thing, not as useful. I'm gonna presume this is a ring of against ring about poison proof or something, I don't know. Tell you who's not getting it. Wait, do I have 3 of them? Jesus, I got 3 of them. You can't get one. Guess I'm selling. Here, you can get the poison one. Because you have an attunement slot. I'll sell the basic poisons because I don't think I'm going to be using them anytime soon. Color Spray, Guiding Bolt, Raise Dead, Virtual Weapon. Okay, we solo those. I already have banishment, so this is irrelevant. Bunch of Winter Wolf pelts. The 2 rings, I guess. Should I keep the +1 short sword? I think I should. Here I can probably get rid of it. This is just better though. Does radiant damage as well. Won't sell all of them just in case I do need poison for something. Okay. Give this to you. Give this to you. Give this also to you. This also goes to you. You. Get some moss if you wish. You may have some troll. You may have some storm heather. You may have some moonflower. These are arrows. You don't need those. There's a spell focus. Instrument. Can't really use it. I guess. Do you need to be proficient with it? It only has charge. It guess charges back, so maybe it's worth keeping. We'll give it to you, I guess. Make sure that none of these documents are faction related. These are bolts. I feel like I should really just give you a javelin and chuck it, but guess you'll be our master of magical equipment. Same way that Wild is the master of potion. You're the master of keeping quest items, I guess. You can learn that. You can learn this. You can hold our food. Will I have enough spell slot at this rate? Oh, it's 78 pages, so maybe I will run out. What do you have for sale, Hugo? Hurry up to the Master Enchanter. Huh. You can enchant things faster. Sure, we'll just buy those. Alright, so what are our faction statuses? Doesn't say, actually. Why am I not allowed to view my actions?
Deputies, do you have some love?
We do require.
Okay. buy stuff to build. Clothing. That's pretty good, but you'd have to be Brotherhood, right? What is the requirement for this? Can buy a prime ring, prime scepter, and a prime wand. What rings can you craft, if anything? We need a primordial dragonstone, though. The Antiquarians would like that. Antiquarians would like most of these. This one I can give to the Arcanum.
Clear sky, anything new? Possibly.
This one gives more relation.
Stay in the light.
We have an alliance, do we? Then sell me your wares.
Clear sky, anything new?
We do.
So you have some prime stuff I could buy. So we could try getting some sort of primed armor with the studded leather. The studded leather is basically the same as this. Talk to the Circle of Dananthar. So I actually don't quite know the difference between that and the Tower Mages. It just seem like the same, really.
Deputies, do you have any?
We do.
You mostly just have +1 armor, or +1 stuff. You also have a backpack, because I sold it to you at some point. Funny. Nothing from you, I'm afraid. You have a quest. Suppose I do have this antiquated symbol.
Clear skies, adventurers.
Take a look.
Stay in the light, adventurers.
Is that it? I've lost an antique symbol, I've lost a small box, and I lost the journal. All this for what? Oh wait, I have to go here. Believe it or not, that's a big staircase.
Clear skies, you have some.
We do require.
I think we're Brotherhood. I can buy everything. Living Legend. Okay, so I need some additional more to buy that. Do a cloak, necklace of focus, worthless. I do have some money. Gem of seeing. Reveals current effect. Changers reveals creature protected by non-detection, but does not reveal their true nature. Non-detection in the game? Due to respite. Guess it lets us heal. Stone of Good Luck, Amulet of Health. It is pretty good if you don't have any con, I guess. Hmm. Ability to cage mage armor at will is not bad, but it technically would be better than using this set of armor, weirdly enough. %50 chance to grow a beard. That's funny. So if you there was a weird combo in which if you had that belt of Doring kind, the gauntlets of ogre power, and then the hammer, you do some weird combo of things. But I already have a beard, so that's not big of a deal. You could buy this to get more con. It would give the ring slot back. You already have a beard, so yeah, I don't know. What else can you get? Belt of Giant Strength. Belt of Fire Giant Strength. You have a lot of money, I guess. Mantle of Spell Resistance, which is like pretty good. The manuals are crazy that you're selling them. The price can't be right? That's gotta be 18,000, right? That can't be. That can't be 8,800. Too cheap. All right. Well, I don't think I need those. So the circle. So the two people that can sell for magic items are these two. So what I have to look is if you have a way to make a suit of studded leather armor. Certainly do have a bunch of these. The tower only has sympathy at us. The principality really loves us.
Deputy, do you have...
We do require...
Right, do you have something for studded leather? Manual belt of the Barbarian King. Manual ball of lightning. Boots of firewalking. Cloak of the Ancient King. Wand of Thorns. No. Elven armor. No. This just makes a lot of scrolls. Area of the healer would probably be Amulet of Pure Souls. Do I need Brotherhood, Living Legend, Alliance? I could give you something just to get more access to things, but the majority of the good stuff is hiding behind it. Alright, so you only gave me magic items. So is it you, the circle that has the prime stuff?
Deputies, do you have any...
We do.
Do sell +2 stuff, which is pretty good. Okay, well, I think I will get alliance with you.
Deputies, do...
Take a look.
So we're in an alliance.
Stay in the light.
So now we should be able to buy the shield.
Deputies, do you have...
We do.
Can buy the +1, we can buy the studded. The Elven Thin Blade seems to be some sort of weapon. Buy the javelin as well. Critical hits are considered normal. You can't be crit if you have that. We'll conclude. See, he's now 19. Do look a little different. Not too keen on this look after I've looked like this for the whole game, but shield goes to you. I'll finally sell this wooden shield. Doesn't have a lot of range, but they'll have to do. They'll have to do. Technically, you can have a short sword, but what other items can we craft? Because I couldn't find anything worthwhile. Get a troll heart. I think you're using half plate. Raise the armor we have here. If I at least knew what I would do, like if I at least knew what the result was, I'd be more convinced to try it. But because I do not know, I do not try. I think you were the one who had the troll heart, so we'll go make a belt. What do you guys want? You belts? Oh, you walk through the wall. It's like, wait, what are you doing?
Clear sky. Anything new?
We do.
We do. Troll heart, troll heart, troll heart. There. On you specifically. Okay, so now we have the item required for it. Start crafting. Oh, it actually says it over here. Activate this belt to regenerate 5 health for 1 minute for as long as you're wearing attuned to the belt. The power can be used once per day. Oh. You actually can see what it does. Okay, just the +1. Initiative is increased by 3, sure. Resistance to piercing. Okay. This one's just the +1, I guess. So basically, these are worse. No dex bonus. +2 to AC. So it's better. Okay. +1 to AC. The +2. Stormblade is better, even though it gets less bonus. +2 to AC and then fire damage. Oh, this would have been better to make, I guess. Yeah. Had I known. Oh, this can cast Spirit Guardian. That's cool. This does 2d6. It's kind of better than the maze, but okay. Do you have any other magical stuff I can look at?
Clear sky, anything?
We do require.
You do have some stuff, but I think I need to be a living legend. Brotherhood. Yeah, so these are kind of hard to get. We won't worry about them. Anyway, so we can craft survival one, I guess. That would have been better than the current one that we have. Would have given +2 to our saves. Oh yeah, it's not an area. I do wonder why there's so many priests. Alright, Lord Karan, we would like to have a meeting with you, for we have obtained another gem.
Honorable members of the Council, please be seated. The Legacy Council is now in session. Lord Keenmind has the floor.
Honorable members of the Council, we at the Arcaneum have gathered crucial information about this crown. This is indeed the crown of the Magister, belonging to Casenax,
we knew that.
Eternal soul of the 8 traditions, ninth
Yep.
and last Magister of the Manachellan Arcaneum. At the time, there were 8 masters.
Each for a school of magic?
One for each
I wonder.
of the old schools. In time of need, each master lent their gem to the Magister, the head of the Arcaneum.
So I guess
Placed
necromancy
in
was the second one we got.
They granted additional powers that enabled the Magister to cast spells or perform rituals of incredible power, such as the closing of the rift from Termar. Indeed, now, there is some debate about whether the crown, with all its gems,
Did the voice actor change there for a second?
open another rift, or even reopen the previous one.
Nonsense. The rift has been closed for a millennium.
Solasta paid a high enough price for that.
Have you been to the Badlands recently?
Order! Marshal Sunblaze has the floor.
For our part, now that the existence of Sora Akath on Solasta has been confirmed, we have gathered proof that they are operating everywhere in the Eastern Kingdoms, including here, in the Principality of Masgarth.
Impossible!
The Sorax are looking for the crown and its gems. That cannot be a coincidence.
A powerful artifact, certainly. But reopening the rift?
Yes.
It took all the gods of Tirmar to open it.
No one knows for sure what the crown can do.
But we'll open the
Just
rift.
a theory. As you know, it protects itself from our divination spells. That is one of its mysterious powers.
Then why would the Sorax think they know better?
Because they're Sorax. Their foul god Sortar knows. He is guiding them.
I feel like you're being a little racist to those
And them
Sorax.
behind on Tirmar. It seems we failed. Their people, their culture. They must have been obsessing about this for 1,000 years.
1,000 years seems to
While
be
we spent
very
that
specific.
time fighting each other, they had to stick
Can you imagine
together
if an entire culture just basically revolves around 1,000 years of doing the same thing?
Perhaps.
But can we take the risk?
The crown must be secured.
The crown belongs to those who found it. Those are the rules. The quest for the gems should be completed. Only this way can we learn more about the crown and its powers.
These deputies, well, they're not strong enough. No offense.
I feel pretty
Tell
strong.
that to the crown. And they've done well enough so far, wouldn't you say?
The Chancellor seems to be very kind to me.
Maybe the deputies would like to speak. After all, they are members of the council now, aren't they?
You can trust us more.
We are fully devoted to the quest and perfectly aware of its vital importance.
Right. Trust is a hot topic these days.
Nobody here questions your dedication. You've done a lot already, yet we should support you in your efforts.
And we will.
If that is all, may we conclude?
I'd like to say a word, if that is appropriate.
Of course, Your Highness. We're listening.
I think our brave deputies shouldn't be, you know, sleeping in a city inn. We have a very comfortable residence near the
Whoa,
palace.
we're getting advanced.
They would be safer there, don't you think? That would be our part in supporting the quest.
Your Highness, I must remind you that your decisions as head of state are not subject to council approval.
Oh, right.
Might I suggest that you reiterate your offer outside these walls?
Of course. I beg the council's pardon.
Not at all, Your Highness.
Then I think that is all?
Thank you.
So
The
the
Legacy Council
princess has her
now
own power.
in
The council has
recess.
their own different power, and they're not like at odds. But I don't quite understand how, politically speaking, a princess, a monarchy actually exists with a sort of republic, I
Her
guess.
Royal Highness asked me to reiterate her offer to accommodate you at the palace residence.
I'm not sure what that is.
A house for plenipotentiaries, emissaries, and other guests of the court.
Sounds nice.
You don't say.
Where is this residence?
In the palace. Ask for Ravensworth, a royal butler. He'll show you. Stay in the light, senior deputies.
We're seniors! Woo woo woo! We've upgraded in the world! Guess we should visit the residence. Amusingly, the Circle in Arcaneum, the Antiquarians, are generally allied, or like, we have an alliance with them, I guess. Tower of Knowledge is sort of like, yeah, they're nice people, I guess, but we don't care too much about them. They all join me in battle, so I don't exactly know how you lose favor with someone. Maybe you do it at some point? The embassy? Where am I to go? I guess this is the residence. We do have money, so we could technically go buy another item, but for now we will save our money. You never know when you're gonna need 2,000 gold in this economy.
Your rooms are ready.
Hello, Master Dwarf.
You. I know you.
What?
You were at the embassy. An aide or something?
You're mistaken. I'm a council deputy.
You can't fool me. I never forget a face.
What's going on, friend?
Never mind.
That same week, the Galavan envoy somehow got hold of our plans for the trade treaty.
Oh no, I'm being accused.
We're guests of the princess.
Oh my god, you crit.
He's a Belmont. Be careful. They're a powerful family in the Snow Alliance.
This isn't over. Now I found you. We'll settle this.
Okay, let's settle this like man. Fisticuffs.
Anything we should know?
Old story.
Look, if this is going to be a problem, we need to fix it. Together.
I agree.
Alright. Then I'll need to see someone at the Galavan embassy.
So I guess that's another personal quest. Visit the resident. So we can take quarters or we can go here. Probably go back to the embassy. It's probably just faster to do that. We'll deal with going back to our new residence in a second. We just have to deal with some issues. Yes. Issue. Battles begin. Let's take a while to load up. Oh. I guess all I have to do is be there and leave. I gotta go here. Travel interrupted.
Who goes there?
I'd like to see Ambassador Crawley.
Council business? Follow me.
Did you
Just like that.
You gave him something. I mean, you kind of all know that I am a bit of a spy. Though I guess spy would be something that you immediately get hanged for, but you certainly know that I am untrustworthy of some degree.
I'll be damned. Senior Deputy of the Legacy Council.
Nice to see you too.
Can't say I expected your visit.
I bumped into Belmont at the palace residence.
And?
He seems to suspect me over the stolen treaty plans.
Seems to?
He's pretty eager to pin it on me.
I can't let that happen.
That's why I'm here.
Them?
They're with me.
Friends. Trustworthy.
You have to take him out. I can't suggest a course of action. You just need to plant something in the new Empire's embassy.
Oh, is that all?
Unless you have friends in the Silent Whisper.
I might.
Once it's in the right hands, this will kill our friend Belmont's credibility.
It looks like you have this all figured out.
I always plan for every contingency.
We should go.
Am I going to be
This
planned for?
time, it's farewell for good.
Am I a contingency? Are you going to get rid of me when I get rid of him? I feel like I would get super arrested at that point. I knew I should have grown my facial hair more. They wouldn't have figured out who I was. Wow.
You really want to break into the new Empire's embassy?
This is crazy.
We can ask Daliat. I think he'll help us.
Okay. Old friends and all. So we gotta break into there. Dahlia, let's go talk to you.
Greetings, colleague.
I'm not your colleague, Daliat. You know that.
Oh, sure. What can I do for you?
I want to destroy the world.
Ambassador Belmont? Of course.
We have something on Belmont that you might like. Not flattering.
Nice. What's the catch?
I need you to release it right away.
Right now? No long-term leverage?
That's right.
I'll need you to do something for me, then.
I'm listening.
Some former colleagues are running an operation from a base nearby.
So I'm killing some people.
We're not murderers.
I don't know about that. We've murdered a few people.
To the Silent Whisper. Ruthless bastards.
We definitely have murdered our way through many
Enough
things.
to die. Just like that.
Your choice. Do this for me, and I'll take care of the Belmont thing.
Fair enough.
So, you've agreed to eliminate a few Daliat's enemies in exchange for his help in Belmont. Go to the Trader's Hideout and take him out. Sure, where is that? Is that outside the world? How far is this place? If it's just a few days travel, it's fine. Buy outpost. Yeah, we'll travel there. Congrats. What does the belt even do? Oh, why do I have a backpack? Guess I never sold that. Backpack. Where? I have so much junk. Where is this? So I get 1 to cast regeneration for yourself. It does require attunement. Fine, you can have it. I kind of want to be able to prepare. Is there a way to prepare spells? I guess not. Mostly because our wizard just has a lot of spells that I don't actually care for. It is not safe to rest here. Okay, never mind. I was not spotted.
Walk it off.
Get him.
Einar, Abio, Clipe.
Guess I should just magic weapon here. You weapon will strike. You mean you can't strike? Caster needs to perceive. I perceive you now.
Sorry.
What? Did you miss? Get rogued. Then doesn't seem like it did the attack actually.
Well struck.
Get him! That spiritual weapon always does so much damage. Miss.
Courage.
Fall, fall, fall. Hehehehehe.
Damn it!
No quarter given.
Alright, buddy, you're the last one alive. What are you gonna do about it? It's over. Report to Dahlia. No, I'm gonna do the murders and not report them. Don't need any of that. Okay, nothing worthwhile there. Magnificent, you say? Would you care to identify if this magnificent bow is what it is? +1. Time to leave the area. And we're back. But I do wonder, you think it would have varied if you had instead of, like, is Dahlia always going to show up with you if you do the first quest as you do it? Or will it change depending on who you take with you? Who you accuse, I guess.
Hey, any news?
It's done. Your friends won't be a problem anymore.
Good. I knew I could depend on you. That tip on Belmont is so good. He's as good as dead. Pleasure working with you, my friends.
See you, Daliat.
Wait for the next day. Guess we will head to another major gate. We'll head there. Hello, mister. What do you got for us?
Clear skies, Chaplain Lark. You wanted to see me?
Clear skies. Yes. Thank you for coming so fast. Remember that monastery near Koparan?
The Temerian ruins. Of course.
Yes. There was a cemetery there. Chaplain Ardenfire, priest of Aaron, would like to meet you about it.
I shall go to him right away. Clear skies.
Clear skies. Einar guard you all.
I think this may be related to her questline. So you... Travel interrupted.
Ah, here you are.
Chaplain Dallin Lark told us you'd like to talk.
Many thanks for coming. It's about the Sunblaze Monastery.
We're all ears.
Scavengers said many tombs in the cemetery bore the name of the Darwaz family.
And?
Emton Darwaz ruled this monastery. He was a renowned prelate on Tirmar. The heads of the church searched for him for years. Then he was considered to be lost, either left on the home world or killed in the cataclysm.
I have no idea what this is all about.
We know he was alive. He buried his brothers and family in the Badlands.
A sad tale for sure.
Worse, as this cursed symbol suggests. I prayed for his soul, and Aaron sent me a sign.
A sign?
Chaplain Darwaz's soul never joined Aaron. It is trapped.
Ooh, that's not good.
He cursed his own symbol. The souls of his brothers, too, wander somewhere in this land. Someone needs to go and cleanse their remains with holy water.
Will that suffice?
Not if Emtan is indeed cursed. His soul is too angry. Then you'll need to reason with him. I imbued his symbol with Aaron's magic. Use it as proof.
And if he doesn't listen to reason?
Then, and only then, should you destroy him.
So, fight the spirit only if they fail to do the diplomacy check. Got it.
Warm your heart.
Clear skies.
Clear skies. Let's go to the residence and enjoy ourselves some rest. And then we'll call it a day because we don't got much more time left. Okay, we got some magical items, it seems, here. Ration pouches. Okay. I think that's it. Yeah. You just get access to this area, that's all. You. Identify what these are, please. I guess it's somehow you didn't manage to get any magical items to this point. Main shirt +1. That still does not even bother you. This can go here. Identify this hammer for me, please. And then, finally, identify these gloves for me. Guess you can put on the gloves. It's not like I'm doing anything with them. What about the hammer, though? I feel like we should just give it to you. You can have this. You certainly have way too much food, though. I already have this spell. And sell it. This is an arrow, so you can't use it. That's a long rest. 13 hours, and then we gotta do another 8 hours? Guess we just spent the day waiting. Dune. Here. Dune. You're already attuned to 3 things. Let's prepare better spells, though. Shield, mage armor. Hideous laughter. Scorching ray, misty step, hold person. Fireball, fear, counterspell, fly. Greater invisibility, wall of fire. They're very fire focused, so We do encounter something that's not fire-based. We're screwed, that's all. Wait. You can ritual cast? I don't think you can ritual cast. I don't think you need more resistance against poison. You already are a dwarf. And let's do another short rest. You will attune to this. But now, there should be now. Okay. You can't attune to the other ring, because unfortunately that takes away the ring that you already have. You can't attune to any more. You could swap rings, I guess. I think you're already attuned to a fire resistance. So the only one who's not fire resistant is Zelia. Okay. Return to the residence and check the document has reached the upper ranks. So we're leaving to then come back in? Is that what's happening? Go, go, low, 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 faster, please.
Is Lord Belmont around?
Yeah, he had to return home.
In a rush?
Indeed.
Thank you, Ravensworth.
You're welcome, deputies.
See, that resolves that problem. I don't know if I'm supposed to have gotten some sort of quest line or something that tells me about these places, but the one is a volcano. Well, one is a volcano and the other one's also fire, so like I guess fire is gonna be our next problem. Mayor never speaks to us.
Deputies, do you have a...
We do.
We do. What I'm gonna do is sell these and that. Won't sell the poison resistance. I'll sell one of the pipes because I don't need him. The same thing. For purposes of mechanics, they're the same thing. Include. Okay. We all have armor minus you. You could get rid of this ring, I guess. It's like not necessarily very useful. Technically, I guess the crown doesn't count as an attuned item, weirdly enough. Alright, so let's go purchase one last check at the Antiquarians to see if there's anything we want to buy from you.
Clear skies, my friends. You have some.
We do
Buy the boots. I have the money to buy some stuff. That's the only way to get your strength to probably higher. I'm thinking that I mean, this basically just prevents poison altogether. But what I'm thinking to do is to buy this. Buy the boots. Not these ones. These ones. Now, do you have 2 attunement slots? You can put on the wing boots. You can put on these boots. Then we short rest. You can short rest and get that. And you can grab I guess you can't grab anything. Unless you get rid of the fire, but this point, I think you should probably just keep it. You just can't attune to anything. What other one item could we attune to you? You're full, you're full. Maybe there's one more
Clear
item.
skies, my few have.
We do require.
What item can we give the cleric? You could get the boots, I guess. Move along walls. There's sort of a downgrade. 'Cause what item do you have? So the cloak lets you move through walls. I already have resistance to poison, so that kind of doesn't change anything. So yeah, nobody actually benefits from it. I'll sell these pipes. Well, I can sell the Warhammer too. I don't plan to use it. That gives me enough money. You could get the ring, I guess? No, I guess you can't, because you already have the Ring of Dark Vision. You get the cloak, which is basically the same thing as the ring. Very well. Cloak is ours. Now we got a very kitted party. Unfortunately, our rogue still has the lowest AC, unless we count the. Unless we want to count our mage. How do we check your specific stats that you got as you leveled up, huh? Okay, well, what fighting style did you pick? Doesn't really say. Alright, well, I think we're gonna leave it here as we continue this some other time. Maybe tomorrow, actually. But not right now. Not right now at all. As we save our game, the 6th time we saved? No, it's the 5th time. Red 5. Alright. Thanks for everybody who stopped by. No, it's not necessarily the most exciting thing to go through a game with somebody else playing it, but I have fun just enjoying it. And if you show up and want to talk about it, then woo! Did I make it in time? You made it in time for me to end, actually. But hey, you made it here. You are here right now. And that's all that counts. But hey, if you want to see somebody else play other games, you're probably best looking for anybody else. I don't think anybody else is playing specifically Solasta, though. But hey, if you want somebody else that I can recommend, I can definitely raid somebody. Otherwise, you feel free to hop off and do what you must. Because I wasn't planning to stream for 3 hours, but hey. Apparently there's somebody streaming, DF is streaming Slender the Arrival, so if you wanna see DF basically being scared. Hey, thank you very much. Let me just do a quick DF raid. Because I don't generally... Make sure to raid correctly. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna raid DF. DF is playing currently Slender the Arrival. I'm pretty sure they're scared to hell, because it's a scary game. At least that's what it thinks. So I hope you all have a wonderful day. Don't forget to stay wild. And as usual, you're cool. So, ciao.